Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my very first video on my YouTube channel. And I thought it would be awesome if I kicked off my YouTube channel with a quick tutorial video. Today, now I'm gonna show you how to actually optimize your OBS open broadcasting software to stream on low-end internet connections like mine. Yeah, but the better choice is obviously to go and get a better and faster internet connection, especially upload speed, but we don't have that. So, shall we just get started? Optimizing your bitrate is very easy. I'm going to show you these options in OBS so that you can actually just have a quick pick at them, and I'll just tell you and I'll just give you some quick explanation of what these first four options are, and by enabling this fourth option you'll get these three extra options. We don't need this one, and I'll just enable this one so you can enable it or disable it. And the encoder preset is the second most important thing that we are going to discuss. So video bitrate. Video bitrate is the only thing that's the struggle right now. Video bitrate is the most important thing in your stream. Let me just give you a quick idea on what video bitrate actually is. So video bitrate is the amount of data that you are going to upload to the cloud so it will be streamed to other people. So this video bitrate of mine is set to 350 kilobits per second, which is okay for games that do not have much action in it. For example, it's not like a battle royale game or a first-person shooter game which got lots of movement, but this is a very decent bitrate for card games, or if you're just chatting and you're the only thing that's moving in the whole camera. And I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to get the best bitrate for your stream. Let's get to the tip. The best bitrate for your stream is 35 to 40% of your upload speed. So let me just show you how to calculate it. This is the Windows calculator, obviously. My upload speed is 1000 kilobits per second, or a megabits per second. And I'm just gonna use 35% of the upload speed because I need that other 5% for my video game / online game, because you don't have a good upload and download speed and you might struggle with ping a little bit. But anyways, I'm just gonna multiply it by the percentage I want my bitrate to be, easy math, and just divide it by 100. It'll be 350 kilobits per second for my upload speed. So you already saw I have already set it and it's ready to go, applied. Next most important thing is obviously the encoder setting. Let me tell you, there are two main encoder settings that people use. One is software or CPU basically, and this thing uses your CPU to its max. So if you have a very good CPU, like I don't know, an 8th gen i7 or above, even 8th gen i5 would do good. So you could just go for software. But if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, dude, I 100% recommend you go use this NVIDIA encoding setting option, which is hardware and it's on OBS. Why? Because not only it will not consume much of the CPU, but also it'd be easier for your computer to actually encode the video that you are streaming on the internet. Pretty cool, right? Since I have a GTX 1080 Ti, I'll just stick with the NVIDIA encoding hardware. Now that we have set the encoding hardware, I'm just gonna go for the CPU one if you really want to use the CPU. And if you enable advanced encoder settings, you'll get this bar. So if you tap on it, you have lots of options ranging from ultra fast to slower basically. So what does this do? If you set your encoding preset to ultra fast, it will not use much of your CPU, but it will need a better bitrate to operate and send a better quality. But if you set it to slower, you can actually use most of your CPU and get better video qualities at low bit rates, like my 350 kilobits per second bitrate, which is not a good bitrate. So that's why my preset was slow. So yeah, applied. And the same thing goes for NVIDIA GPUs, low latency performance and max quality, the same thing. So I just put it on low latency performance since it doesn't really affect my gameplay. Like 20%, no, not 20%, it's like 20 frames dropped compared to the original. If you're really hardcore, then yeah, you'd better just go max quality. Yeah, applied. Okay. And the fourth, no, it'll be third. And the third most important thing is the audio bitrate. I personally set it to 64 because, well, I don't want much of my upload speed be used by my audio, since 64 is pretty okay too. So yeah, if you have a better upload speed than mine, like 2 megabits per second, then you can just stick with 128 or just 96. The choice is yours, man. I also have 2 articles as shown here if you have a better internet connection, so you could just check on these 2 articles. It'll probably be linked down in the description. The first one is from Twitch, which actually explains everything just perfectly, so you can just read them all to just see what we're dealing with. And also you could just go with the suggested qualities, and it also is just to 720p 30 frames per second. It's not going any lower since our internet is so bad, so we have to go for the lowest settings. As for the second article is from IBM, and this just go in depth explanation of whatever you need, and the best bitrate, audio bitrate, audio sample rate. I mean, they go maxed out. So if you want to know more about it, actually know about streaming and how this whole service things work, you could just check this IBM article, which will again be linked down in the description. So thank you guys again for watching this video till the end, and I hope it was helpful at least a little bit. If you liked the video, I mean, if it was helpful, why not just smash that like button? And if it wasn't helpful, then you can just skip it. And if you give me a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you and peace. Dude, this is so fucking hard.